Well, Tom, Hadley Hutson of Athens is only 3 weeks old, but she's already been through heart surgery. The Fox Medical Team's Beth Galvin has followed Hadley's journey, and she has an update on how one of Children's Healthcare of Atlanta's tiniest patients is doing now.
Kylie Hutson's pregnancy with her first baby, Hadley, was stressful. Halfway through, her OB-GYN caught a problem with her daughter's heart. And while she was in the womb, Hadley was safe. But once she was born, things started happening quickly.
Ready.
Kylie and Hadley Hutson are back at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta at Egleston's transplant unit for a checkup. And it's hard to believe it's been just 2 weeks since Hadley, hours old, was being rushed by a critical care transport team from Piedmont Athens Regional, where she was born January 29th, to Children's Healthcare of Atlanta at Egleston for newborn heart surgery.
It's a lot better being able to come back with her in your arms. You know, it was a week that we were back and forth with no baby and no car seat.
Wow, look at those things. Those are cute.
It's been a long road. Ben and Kylie met at Clemson University, got married, and moved to Athens, and then quickly learned Kylie was pregnant. But at her 20-week checkup, Kylie's OB-GYN found a problem with their unborn baby's heart that would require surgery within days of her birth.
That's the thing. It's like it was 4 months of knowing and 4 months of trying to plan as much as you possibly can.
But thanks to fetal echocardiography, Kylie's doctors were able to detect holes between the two lower chambers of her unborn baby's heart and a more serious problem, a narrowing in the arch of Hadley's aorta, the main artery feeding blood out of her heart.
How are you?
Good. How are things going?
Great.
And children's pediatric cardiothoracic surgeon Dr. Kurt Cantor says because they knew about the problems months ahead of time, they were able to come up with a plan to repair Hadley's heart defects.
If we had not known about that early on, she would have looked pretty normal, but within a day or so, she would become very sick and could have been catastrophically sick.
Instead, doctors at Hadley's birth hospital immediately started her on medication to keep a key artery open that would have normally closed when she was born. And the Hutsons had time to brace for the days ahead.
We figured we'd be here for a couple weeks, and it was just, I mean, within 12 hours she was at the hospital. Within 24, she had already had surgery. It was amazing.
Hey, girl.
The next morning, a 3-day-old Hadley opened her eyes in Children's Cardiac ICU. Her surgery was over, but seeing her like this was hard.
Oh, Hadley.
But I also knew that there were a lot of other things going on that were working in our favor, so she was doing great.
Well, she looks good.
And today, Hadley continues to thrive. Her heart looks good. She's feeding and sleeping normally, and she's safe in her mother's arms.
It's emotional. Had we not known, maybe this never would have happened. Holding her and knowing that she's here and she's healthy and she's safe is amazing. All I can ask for.
Hadley is facing one more surgery in about 6 to 9 months to close the holes in her heart. And Kylie and Ben say they're loving being parents and grateful for the teams both at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta and their birth hospital, Piedmont Athens Regional. And we will be checking in with them to see how they're doing and bringing you some updates. For the Fox Medical Team, I'm Beth Galvin.